We are under the line. Ready now, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Stepping in, Jairo Munoz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. And this one is gone, a home run. So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now another 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Cards do strike for 2. Both come. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
The count now at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And he'll dive back in. The 2-2 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Bichette leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Brian O'Keefe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
At the plate, Colton Wong. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me with this." Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
No, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Wong moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. That'll bring up Billy McKinney to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Jays get one back on the solo. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Matt Carpenter would be next. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese Mcguire. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Carlson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated
Into the box, Bo Bichette, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
now batting.
Ready for another chance? Cavan Biggio, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, man at first after the 2-out walk. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Driven nicely into the gap. Biggio ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now to Oscar Hernandez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's set. The 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
2-2.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now
he's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ryan O'Keefe.
No, that's inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Rendell Grichuk at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wong for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Billy McKinney. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Digging in to try it again, Harrison Bader. He singled his last time up. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. McKinney on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
To the plate now, Reese Mcguire. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A run for the Jays. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Matt Carpenter waits on deck. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Another one sent foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready once again, Dylan Crossan. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Up next to the Cardinals.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. 2 balls and a strike now. The set and the 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. This is skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Rendell Gritcha. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
In now, Billy McKinney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. Sinker misses. Ball 4. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Reese Mcguire. 2 balls and a strike to count. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Brian O'Keefe. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. High and deep down the left field line, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Shaw gloves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. All even now, 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. This is in the air to left. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it one away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6.
Next to bat for Toronto, Travis Shaw. It was a walk in his last trip. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get. Chase Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Chase Anderson.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Jairo Munoz. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 in the side. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And 2-2. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep back in the 5th. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
51. Ken.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. To 2-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The right fielder.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Giles is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.